The Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan is the next stop on the 7th BeamNG Monster Jam season. It's a packed crowd here tonight to see 14 drivers compete, including home hero Justin Seidel, who's here in Gravedigger, ready to burn the floor down. It's BeamNG Monster Jam action from the Ford Field, next on JRTV here in Detroit. The third week of the BeamNG Monster Jam series starts off here at the Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. For just the third time ever, we're here at the stadium in the BeamNG Monster Jam series. I'm Joe Rutkowski, Trey Part alongside me in the booth. Trey, great to be back here in Michigan for an event in the BeamNG Monster Jam series. A pretty stacked lineup here. Obviously, home favorite Justin Seidel in the field, looking to go out and win for the second straight week. But we have a very, very interesting obstacle course out here for these 14 drivers tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, looking out here, Joe, it's very bright with a lot of red, but the flames are also a nice touch to it. And if you look at the obstacles themselves, Joe, it's another week where they look tall, but at the same time, they're not very steep. So it looks like it's going to be sending these trucks a pretty good distance.
Yep, and we also have two campers out there for these drivers to go after at some point throughout the night. We'll see if drivers go to attack them, and we've seen them kind of bait people so far this season. We'll see if the campers play a little bit nicer here tonight at the Ford Field in Detroit. But so far through 2 weeks, Justin Seidel on top of the point standings. Why that's crucial, he'd be going out last at the World Finals if it stayed like that. But once again, still a lot of events left to go this season. Still lots left to be determined in terms of how the points pay out. This is another event where points will be paid out. We'll see who does the best tonight. We'll take a look at the field of trucks for freestyling here in Detroit. Kicking off, it's Bryce Egan and Bounty Hunter. Then you have Ben Nowak in the Scooby-Doo.
Noah Brady is in Zombie, and Johnny Cox is in Bad Habit.
Zach Winkle behind the wheel of Avenger, and Douglas Andrews in the Lucas Oil Crusader.
Zachary DeLello in Superman, and Chris Jericho is driving Mohawk Warrior.
In Metal Militia, it's Logan Williams and Keegan Thompson behind the wheel of the Northern Nightmare.
Max Davis in Spider-Man, and Anthony Hernandez in Maximum Destruction.
Ryan Wilson behind the wheel of Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and the home favorite, Justin Seidel, Michigan native, in Gravedigger. So here we go to kick off freestyle. Bryce Egan, Trey, has had a kind of disappointing start to his season so far through 2 weeks in the Bounty Hunter. He'll look to pick it up here in Ford Field in that Ford Expedition truck. So maybe some home advantage, even though it's not his home event, could the sponsor, the manufacturer of the truck, could come into play for him maybe.
I think it worked out, and right, we'll have to see what he does here, Joe. Again, I mean, these are some tall ramps. He's gonna put it into some donuts here, but yeah, this is definitely a type of field out here today that could send some of these trucks into a weird direction. A lot of them are angled slopes, so we'll have to see how everything settles out.
Ooh, nice little bit of a leaping skyway right there. Didn't necessarily get the verticalness, but he kind of launched forward with the front end up in the air. There you mentioned the steep ramps. Almost bit Bryce Egan there. Almost bit Bryce Egan there as well. So he's getting a little bit crazy halfway through regulation. Trey, you mentioned those steep ramps and kind of how they're formed out here. They could bite some drivers, and so far for Bryce Egan, they've tried to bite him. But he's done a great job getting through it all and keeping his truck on all four wheels so far.
Yeah, very, very true, Joe. And we'll have to see if we can continue it there as we continue to. Do you see those vans are just randomly gray? Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, back on all four wheels.
Well, that works out great. That was the steepness of the ramp going into play again.
Yes, it was. He rolled off the ramp backwards and put it back down onto all fours. He'll go for the camper first truck out. He went right over the top of it, pulls into a wheelie into the back of the racing ramp. So Bryce Egan completes regulation in a big way. Now he's into the 30 seconds of bonus time. Could he be setting the bar pretty high like we've seen last week? The first trucks go out, get some pretty big scores. Bryce Egan trying to do the same here tonight.
Yeah, definitely doing a great job for being the first truck out here, Joe. He's hitting essentially everything. I don't think there's something he hasn't hit. Nice air off of that as well. He's going to combo it straight up into the bus. Oh, well, he was going to try to at least, and then it didn't work out.
and he was still trying to save it there, but the bonus basically ticks all the way to 30 seconds. He only left 1 second of bonus, so it was big throughout, and this was definitely the biggest move of his run right here, as he just launched it, caught the lip of that ramp, went over backwards, but Trey, you mentioned, the ramp helped him out as he rolled down the end of it.
Thought he was going to try to put it into a backflip like we've seen a couple of times this season so far, Joe, but it just didn't work out. And then right here, another big air, put it into a slap, really, and looks like he just tried to throttle it up and hope for the best, and unfortunately, it didn't work out into his favor this time. Lost the hood, lost the windshield, and put Bounty Hunter up on its lid, and is going to end up resting there for the end out his run.
Yep, and luckily for him, though, that came right towards the end of bonus. It was a pretty good run throughout. We'll see what the judges give. Bryce Egan and the Bounty Hunter, he'll set the bar at a 26 out of 35. There's even a 9 in there in regulation. So a big score for Bryce Egan to kick off things at the Ford Field for the Bounty Hunter. As now coming out to try and live up to the hype, Ben Nowak is in the Scooby-Doo.
All right, well, we'll have to see how he can follow up on a run after that, Joe, and I think it was really solid first run, but there's always room for someone else to go out there and try to top it, Joe. It just gets harder and harder with each truck that goes out.
Absolutely, and the more moves that get done throughout the night, the harder it is to do something more unique. And Bryce Egan already did some big things, and Nowak has to come out and say, what can he do differently? And even if he does stuff differently, then that leaves less stuff for people that go out later to do. But for Nowak so far, pretty decent momentum in the Scooby-Doo truck. He's going to lose the collar, as he has the first 2 events this season. That collar, Trey, is not staying on this season.
Yeah, they. I'm almost certain that each time it falls off, they just put it on with maybe a little bit of Elmer's glue or something, one of those glue sticks. It just does not stay on very well.
No, it does not. Nice wheelie right there, combo move into the back of that bus stack. That was a nice job kind of dancing over the top of that bus with the rear wheels on it. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Nowak has had a pretty solid run so far. Remember, Bryce Egan didn't really pick it up in regulation until the very end, where he had that save and then kind of took it into bonus. Nowak is getting crazy as well in the Scooby-Doo towards the end of regulation time.
I don't know if I like the way that looked, Joe. That was really, that truck was cockeyed really weirdly, and luckily it kind of smoothed it out going into the ramp. Normally it does the complete opposite.
Nice job there for Nowak, and here's some donuts to end out regulation, going to bonus time with. So he'll take those donuts down to the final 30 seconds of his run, sideways in air. Hard landing, nicely controlled for Nowak, as he needs to find something big, though, Trey, in these final seconds of bonus time. He hasn't had quite the standard that Bryce Egan set so far.
Yeah, definitely. He'll have to see if he can find something that's just going to, make the flashlights go off in the stands, right, with the cameras. But so far, I mean, overall, Joe, it's just been a good run for Scooby-Doo. Nice air to end it off, Joe. That was what he was looking for, but unfortunately, I don't think the one moment of big air is really going to put him over top of Bounty Hunter.
I have to say his bonus was about as good as Bryce Egan's bonus. The problem is Bryce Egan's regulation, I think, was just that little bit better than what Ben Nowak did. But still, once again, a very solid run for the Scooby-Doo. That was the end of the run right there as the clocks tick to 0 in bonus time. So we'll see the scores for Ben Nowak in the Scooby-Doo. He has to beat a 26 out of Bryce Egan. He'll get a 20 in regulation. 2 bonus points is a 22 for Ben Nowak in the Scooby-Doo. So 4 points shy of Bryce Egan's standard at the top of the list. Now comes Noah Brady and the Zombie, just like Egan. Another driver that's been bitten by some bad luck so far through the first 2 events. He'll pick it up here in Detroit to try and get some points to move his way up through the point standings. Nice start off the racing lane to start out the 90 seconds.
All right, well, have to see what Zombie can do here, Joe. It was good, solid first 2 runs here. They both filled out the clock completely, which is what you want to do. So we know now for a fact. After the first one, we knew for a fact that if you wanted to win this event, you're gonna have to fill all. However long. Is that 2 minutes? No, more than 2 minutes.
It's 2 minutes, yeah.
No, it's 2 minutes? Look at that guess, Joe. That was a complete guess. That was pretty good.
Yeah, 90 plus 30.
Oh, that's right. It is 90. See, Joe, it's, you know what? I don't pay attention to the clock. You should know this by now.
Well, you gotta pay attention to the truck out there. And
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Noah Brady's been liking the wheelies so far through this run. He's now halfway through regulation. And just like Scooby-Doo, kind of starting out pretty solidly.
Wow.
Nicely controlled there somehow for Noah Brady and the Zombie to put it back down. But just like Ben Nowak, He's been pretty solid through the first 60 seconds of regulation. Now he's really got to start picking it up, though, and kind of like what Bryce Egan did towards the end of regulation. Go big, get those points there, and then lead that momentum into bonus time to get even more points there as well.
All right, we'll have to see. Oh goodness!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I thought that was air coming out of the tire, Joe. I thought he instantly popped it. I was a little nervous there, but it wasn't. But so far, Joe, he's been doing pretty good. 9 seconds left in regulation, and he has not had a bad regulation, Joe. Though again, I don't know if it matches. That's probably the scariest thing I think I've ever seen on a truck.
I did not like seeing that as it turned around towards the camera. Let's go away from that. Noah Brady's in bonus time with maybe a scarier truck than what it looks like with the hood on.
I did not know that the truck had an undermouth like that. I really don't like that. That is very unsettling.
Yeah, Noah Brady either needs to knock that off or finish out the run. Oh my gosh, look at that air. Oh!
Oh, goodness gracious. Joe, I think he heard you.
he took way too big of a bite out of that camper. And it bit him.
He sent that right into the camper.
Look at this. Just watch. Oh.
Oh my good. I'm surprised the camper essentially rejected the truck.
Yeah, it crumpled a little bit, but the equal and opposite reaction forces killed the zombie truck. And unfortunately for Noah, now that did come at the end of bonus time. So he does complete the full 2 minutes. Scores are in, and just like Scooby-Doo, it's a 20 in regulation and 2 bonus points. So he ties with Ben Nowak at a 22 for the currently second spot in the freestyle standings. Now comes out Johnny Cox in the Bad Habit. We'll see what this Bad Habit truck can do as he tries to dethrone Bryce Egan's 26 as the first truck out.
All right, well, we just saw probably the scariest truck I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Now it's time to watch one of the cooler designs that's out there, Joe. It's simple, but it's efficient. And Joe, you talk about home field advantage for the Ford with Bounty Hunter. Is this kind of home field advantage for the Flames?
Oh, yeah, because we have the Advanced Auto Parts Flames out there. We have the Flames on the Bad Habit truck. Maybe so. Maybe just everyone has a home field advantage in some way.
Oh, goodness.
Well, he took on the RV, and he gets a little bit more of it gone. And it's still kind of sitting over there pretty well, though.
Yeah, they've really picked some good RVs ever since the first couple of weeks, Joe, and all of a sudden they are withstanding themselves against these trucks, which is very, very impressive.
You know, with how easily ours broke apart in the first event of the season, I'm wondering which brand these are that they've been using ever since. Oh, Johnny Cox is upside down! Oh, no. And he will not fill the regulation clock. 20 seconds left on it. And Johnny Cox is upside down in the Bad Habit. A tough break there as he's basically the first driver not to fill the 2 minutes here tonight.
Yeah, very unfortunate for him. It does not go in his. Oh, he broke the back of the truck.
Oh, yeah, the frame is sitting
Maybe
under the truck.
Maybe it's a good thing he didn't complete it, Joe, because that would not be. I don't know if that'd be allowed.
Yeah, I don't know. We would have found out if he got back on all 4 wheels, but unfortunately he didn't. The scores are in. It's only a 16 for Johnny Cox, lowest of the 4 trucks so far here tonight in the Bad Habit. We move on to our next truck out, and here comes Zach Winkle in the Avenger. Let's see what this Team Scream truck can do as he brings the Avenger out, kind of parading around the track before he starts his 90 seconds of regulation.
You know, these trucks always look so clean at the beginning of these runs, and then it goes so not clean so quickly.
Yeah, that's just the Team Scream motto, though. Let's see what Zach Winkle can do in the Avenger. Start out his 90 seconds with a unique move right there, kind of cross-running over that double jump. Didn't quite get the distance I don't think he wanted, and almost bit him there for the first hit.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he can do here, Joe, with... Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, I didn't like... You know, it's never a good sign when the top of the truck's facing you when they go up the ramp.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
But so far, Avenger is doing what he needs to do. Nice sky wheelie off of that stack right there, and he's going to flip that thing around yet again. And, you know, he's got that momentum going for him, which is what you want, Joe, but he needs to feel... Oh,
look out.
goodness.
That was dangerous.
Gracious. Oh, no, the wall. Watch the wall.
Oh, my goodness. What a save for Zach Winkle. That was pure power.
How did he not touch the wall?
I I think it's deceiving how much space there
Is
actually
it?
is over there.
Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, no, Joe,
Oh
again.
my
Oh,
gosh!
goodness.
He saved it again. Now he's shut down, but he saved it again.
That was so aggressive.
It was. Now he still has 30 seconds of regulation. He desperately wants to fire this truck back up to keep going, and he will.
I don't, wow. That was probably one of the tightest barrel rolls I think I've ever seen in a truck like this, Joe, and he's still going on. He might have lowered it. I think he compressed it even more. It's sitting even closer to the ground.
He destroyed what was left of that RV. There wasn't much left, but he destroyed it, and now it's stuck there.
I was gonna say, where'd he go? Oh my goodness!
We saw that in week 1 with Bryce Egan. It's just bitten Zach Winkle. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh, that was a scary moment for everyone involved.
Don't tell me that official's on the ground, right?
No, he's in the stands.
All right, good. But Joe, that was Revenge of the Camper?
Yeah, he took out the camper, but the camper ended up winning the war, it seems like.
Yeah, right here. Okay, it is a lot more deceiving than I thought it was. Joe. It looked like it was a lot closer.
What a great save, though, by Zach
It was
Winkle.
very, very nicely done. Luckily, the truck was able to come around onto that front tire and pull itself. And then right here, Joe, this is where we thought it was over, too. I mean,
oh my gosh.
Such a quick over for that Avenger truck, and luckily it all worked out and it was favor, Joe. And I believe the next highlight we are going to see, it was after the break, but just right here, just sliding and bang right off the wall.
That is scary because Winkle had no control. He couldn't do anything in that truck.
No, he was along for the ride 100%.
Man, scary moment for everyone involved. Unfortunately for Winkle, it was a great regulation, but he didn't get into bonus. So it's only a 23 for the Avenger. Could have contended. He didn't get into that bonus time and get those crucial points in those final 30 seconds. Now comes out Douglas Andrew and Lucas Oil Crusader. Trey, we're down a camper. So let's see what Andrew could do to try and come up with some moves his own way in the Lucas Oil Crusader.
Well, alrighty. So we'll have to see what he can do. We know not to touch the camper because the camper fights back. That's a plus.
It has all season, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, it's I feel like each season, Joe, we have an obstacle that kind of just takes its revenge on the trucks. I think last season it was those single jumps, right? This season it might be the camper.
It might be. And for Douglas Andrew, there's one less camper out there to fight back, and we'll see if anyone tries to go towards that after what they saw it did to a Zach Winkle's truck in the Avenger. So far, though, for Douglas Andrew, great momentum in the Crusader. Nice air right there. Lands a little bit funny. He's under two wheels and upside down.
Oh, no. Roll back over.
Come on. Oh, my gosh.
He's trying, Joe. He's trying. Oh, he got too close to the containers.
And they shut him off mid-save, and Douglas Andrew doesn't even complete a minute of his regulation clock. Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, Joe. Like I said, I think he just got too close to those campers there when the truck finally started to get traction on the side of the tires, and the officials didn't like it. There's one right there watching him, and right here, you can see he's had it, and then right as soon as that nose came around.
You saw that guy was the one that hit the button, the RAI button.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yep,
he's a culprit.
The best view, but safety is number one. Obviously, after what they saw with Avenger, they're not going to take any chances for sure. It's a 12 for Douglas Andrews, straight fours. It's the lowest score so far of the night here in Detroit. Now comes out Zachary DeLello in the Superman. This is a driver that we know can do very, very well, have some very, very great freestyles, but Trey has not shown it yet through 2 weeks this season. Could tonight in Detroit be the breakout night for DeLello?
Yeah, almost just like, hasn't really gone his way, right? I mean, he's put together some good stuff, but something always seems to happen and ends early and just doesn't really, work out for him. But, maybe tonight's the night where he can finally flip it around, Joe, and get himself a good run here. We'll have to see what happens for Superman. And so far, Joe, first couple of hits, the truck's still clean.
Yep, and he had a nice move. It was kind of unnoticeable over that double, but he kind of went over it, landed in the valley, and then powered out of it. The other side kind of pulled a leaping sky wheelie. Just a very nice technical move that was a very nicely done there by DeLello. He's going to wheelie over forwards.
Oh, no.
Holy cow, he somersaults it back on all four wheels. The cape's gone, but Superman's still trucking.
Joe, I don't know about you. I had deja vu to him, again, not finishing another round.
Yep. Oh, no. He's in trouble
Oh,
again.
no. Oh, here it goes.
He saved it again.
I think all of his luck is finally dumping into one run, Joe.
Now he has a soft tire. He has a tire that's deflating. I don't think it's fully flat, but it is losing air. You can see it is soft on that driver's side.
Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on.
But DeLello does not care, Trey. He is still going on, trying to complete regulation, get into bonus time. 2 saves in regulation because this challenge. Bryce Egan's 26.
Nice air off of that, Joe. Hold on. This is going to be a hard landing. That looked like that hurt a little bit, but he's doing a nice job continuing to turn into that flat tire, which is what you want to do to get the truck to turn around the quickest it can. Oh, my goodness. Hang on.
Oh, upside down again. Back on all 4
Wow.
wheels again.
Wow. I don't understand how this truck is not over yet. Oh, my goodness. What was that?
I don't know what that was. I don't know what that could have been.
Might have lodged itself into the ceiling, Joe.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
goodness. Oh, he broke the back of the truck.
He's completed
I think
bonus.
it was the back of the truck.
That truck is destroyed. DeLello is still going. He just ran over
The
that
clock
frame.
is over. Remember that. Uh-oh. Hang on.
My
Oh.
goodness. He's done.
Wow.
He is. Wow. What a freestyle run. That went on for longer than 2 minutes.
I am more impressed that he ended up finishing the run on all 4 tires and not upside down somehow.
Incredible for Zach DeLello. Definitely the run of the season for him. He has to beat that 26 from Bryce Egan. We'll have to see if he accomplished that. But these are some of the best highlights from DeLello's run. This was flattened the tire.
That's what it was, Joe. That's what sent the truck over too. It looks like it caught the edge of that car that's sitting at a 90-degree angle up on its side and flipped it over and flattened the tire. And right here, Joe, another big air moment right into that van stack there and gonna flip the truck over. Wow, that was a hard landing on the side of the truck.
It was. He saved. I think their limit straps are broken on the rear, too, of that truck. It looks like they're just kind of dangling there. Scores are in. We have a 30. What a run for DeLello. 26 in regulation, 4 bonus points. DeLello's in the hot seat with a big score. Now to be followed up by the Season 3 World Finals champion. Can Chris Jericho turn his luck around this season in the Mohawk Warrior?
How do you follow that up as a question, though?
That's a great question, Trey, and I'd love to see what these final few drivers have to do. That was only the halfway point of freestyle. We still have 7 trucks left to go, Trey, and these 7 drivers only have 5 points to work with. They need to go big throughout all 2 minutes of their freestyle runs now.
All right, well, being the truck that follows out what Superman just did out there is going to be a tall task, but if anyone can do it, it's going to be Chris Jericho. I believe he's still the only one to win the championship without winning a single event.
Yeah, he did that in his rookie season, and then I don't even know when he won. I think he won his first event then 2 seasons later in season 5.
Yeah,
so it took a while.
I don't know if that's a good thing to hold on.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
But the Mohawk's off. He saved the truck as a flat rear tire. He's still going.
I think he has whiplash.
I would not be shocked. That was a hard hit. Look at the tire on the rear.
Look at the tire. It tore the tire open, Joe.
Yeah, well,
it didn't just flatten it. It tore it open.
Remember how I said DeLello's was just deflating? This one is gone. I mean, like you said, it has a puncture in it somewhere.
I don't understand how nothing else didn't break on the truck.
Look at, he is just... Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
He's going crazy in this Mohawk Warrior. But, I mean, we have seen Trey this season. Oh, look at the truck leading. He's definitely
look at the
parts.
tires. Like, look at the flap of it is... anyways, you were saying.
We've seen this season drivers get down to 3 wheels in terms of having a flat tire, and they somehow get crazier. That happened twice now tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what... Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know why that is. I think it's because they know that, like, their run just got 10 times harder, so they're just sending it.
He's out of control. He has, like, no control because that rear tire is flat. So, oh, my gosh.
Goodness. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. What is going on?
What? He drove on the side.
I'm so confused on what's happening, Joe.
And he completed the 2 minutes. I mean, you said what do you have to do to beat DeLello? Did Jericho do enough?
Yes? No? Maybe so?
Look at that.
Is it safe to say I don't know what the answer to that question is?
That's safe to say because both runs were great in their own right.
That was insane.
Oh, look at that. And then just watch this. He's driving on the side here.
Yeah, I don't know how that. I don't know how that made any sense.
And that came in bonus time. He completes bonus. He completes regulation. It's a 2-minute run for Jericho. He has to beat a 30 from Zachary DeLello. Scores are in. It's a 27. 24 in regulation. 3 bonus points. That'll move him into second. But 3 points shy. DeLello's run is that much better than Jericho's in the Mohawk Warrior. Now comes Logan Williams in the Male Militia, trying to have some success similar to his week 1 run in Minneapolis. His second run in week 2 didn't go all that well in Atlanta. He looked to pick it up where he left off in week 1.
Yeah, 100%. We'll have to see what he can do, Joe. And oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I was a little nervous there, Joe. You know, at this point, I'm scared whenever I see trucks not land flat.
I mean, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Oh, here we go. We're going to cross. I don't think anyone's done that yet tonight. I think people were maybe too scared to do it, but Logan Williams went after it. In the first 30 seconds, he said, everything's fine.
I think it's safe to say people are scared to hit these ramps in a weird direction. We've seen 2 trucks in a row now. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. He just disintegrated. I think there's still some hanging, though.
It is. Look, it's right there. I can see it.
Oh, God.
Joe, this is a night where the obstacles bite back.
Yeah, the campers are winning. I mean, Logan Williams is still going, but you can see there are parts and pieces, and they're like dragging. They're in the suspension.
Yeah.
It looks like in the chassis.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of that.
Oh, look at, I think the front tie rod is loose, very loose.
He's got to be careful here not to... Oh, hold on, Joe. Oh, my
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness, he's on fire.
And he's upside down. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
That is a huge fire.
Oh, he's really upside down, too.
Oh, my gosh, get out of there.
Oh, my goodness, it's getting worse.
And the officials are down there. Logan Williams is crawling out. The officials are down there with fire extinguishers trying to get it under control, and they finally do. But I don't think I've ever seen a fire grow after
that was
it
shades
starts.
of season 1.
Oh, my gosh.
Wasn't it the very first event?
It was with El Toro Loco.
Yeah.
I think what happened, I think there are pieces on the back. When he hit the rear, it ruptured the fuel cell because of those camper pieces.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. And then right here, Joe, you got to think after the truck settled out, it was a mixture of fuel and oil touching the engine and touching the hot exhaust parts
that's scary.
Erupted the second.
It's in the cab.
The second time. Yeah. I don't know the last time we've seen a fire in one of these trucks.
It was a few seasons ago, I think. So it's been a little bit. I would say it was season 5, maybe. But luckily, the officials got down there quickly to get the fire out. And Logan Williams got out there as soon as he felt the flames in the cab. The scary part was he was upside down. I don't think we ever had a truck upside down on fire. So kind of scary there for Williams to try and get out. To 21 for him. Obviously, his safety, though, the #1 priority, maybe doesn't care about the scores at the moment with how scary that moment was. And now Keegan Thompson has to follow up in the Northern Nightmare. You mentioned the first ever event. He's the one that won the first ever event out in Syracuse in Season 1. Hasn't had as much success as of late in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, but he'll look to get to new heights in the Northern Nightmare, get back up to his Season 1 days where he won a few events and ended up claiming that World Finals Championship.
All right, well, if we can get through this run without the flames, I think we're going to count that as a win, right?
I guess so, yeah. That was, I mean, of all the fires we've seen, which we've only seen a few in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, I want to say we've only seen 3, which was the first ever event with Jay Randall and El Toro Loco Season 1. And then it was, I believe...
Nice air.
That is nice. Nosed it down. Beautiful move.
Not done yet. Hold on.
Even better. That was nice.
Yeah, it was good state of mind to not throttle up there, Joe, and put him in a worse position than what he was going to be in. But very, very nicely done from Keegan Thompson, and this is what he needs.
Yeah, this is a nice kind of out-of-control run so far for Keegan. Here he goes to the camper. Oh, that camper did not last like the last one.
That AC unit did not stay on, baby.
No, it did not. Oh, man, that came right off. Final 20 seconds of regulation. Keegan Thompson picking it up in the Northern Nightmare, trying to end out regulation in a big way. Nice air off of the van towards the bus. Whoa!
Wow, what was that?
Oh, my gosh.
He broke the truck.
What an aggressive hit.
I think that's a 4-link?
That is a 4-link, yep.
That is swinging around like a top, Joe. There's a lot of stuff that is missing on that truck right here. Watch this. Stuffed it in there. That puck went flying.
You talk about whiplash.
That is definitely a contender for biggest whiplash of the season so far.
Yeah, that is insane for Keegan Thompson in the Northern Nightmare. The unfortunate part, that came still in regulation, so you get no bonus points for that. It is a 22, a very solid run while he was, going. But once again, no bonus points will hurt his score. It's a 22 for Keegan Thompson. Now comes out Max Davis. He's kicking one of those AC units in the Spider-Man. He took it all the way down to the corner of the stadium. We'll see what Max Davis can do in the Spider-Man truck. He, look out already.
Oh, goodness, hang on.
Okay.
Wow.
Nicely put back down, but he had a disappointing week one. Went over early in his freestyle run out in Sydney, but picked it up last week. Had a very good freestyle run in Houston, and now here he is back in the Spider-Man truck in Detroit, and looking to pick up where he left off last week.
Yeah, definitely doing. I think we'll have to see what he can do here, Joe. We know one camper's good, the other one is gone, which is lucky. Oh my goodness! I thought from the angle, Joe, from us, I thought he was going right into that ramp.
Yeah, that was super close for Max Davis. Great job setting the truck down before he had any issues. And he's been hitting these obstacles in crazy ways. Cross-turn, he's hitting them however he can. And you know what? I think the judges will love that. It's that mentality of not backing up and not backing down from the obstacle in front of you, just going at it and hoping and praying that everything works out.
Yeah, it's what you got to do, right? Oh, hang on. Okay. Wow, that was...
Oh, well, that worked
rather smooth.
Yeah, that was a very smooth save.
That was weird. It looks like the truck slid on the edge of the jump, which makes no sense. But I won't question it. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the judges. The judges. I think they're more in favor of when you just go out there and essentially just hit whatever you're lined up with. There's no thinking involved. Just go out there and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, into bonus time for Max Davis. He's in trouble. Upside down, and the Spider-Man back on all four wheels.
That's incredible.
Oh, well, the truck shut down. I think the limit straps on the front are hanging. Do you see those yellow?
Yeah.
They're hanging. Which means there's
now what do those do, Joe?
That's the front suspension, basically. Like, it's holding the front suspension in place, pretty much.
Oh. So the front suspension's just there.
Yeah, there's like a few more that might be holding it in, but those limit straps, they're limiting the travel of that suspension. And Max Davis does fill out bonus time with a broken truck. He had 2 saves in the run tray, so Zachary DeLillo's 30 could be in question maybe. We'll have to see what the scores are for Max Davis. He's still going for the fans as well, just like DeLillo did.
That was like he levitated there, Joe. That was... Oh, watch out for the cards.
Well, he's going to end down there. So just like DeLillo ends on all 4 wheels somehow, some way, even after it was unlikely with how the run was going. But what a run for Max Davis and the Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was very nicely done, Joe, with some sketchy moments throughout it, which we'll have to see how everything works out come judging time here in just a few seconds. But very, very nice run out of Spider-Man.
And right here, this was the big save, which came in bonus time. He stuffs the front end into the ground. You have to think that broke the limit straps. Yeah,
I think there was a lot of stuff in this run that could have broken the limit straps.
Look at them. They're just dangling there, kind of pulled away. We'll see what the scores are for Max Davis. It's a 28, 2 points shy of DeLillo's 30. That will move Davis into second place. But there's 3 drivers left to contend with that 30 from DeLillo. And here's one of them. Anthony Hernandez, Maximum Destruction, won in Sydney in Week 1. Week 2, his home event in Houston didn't go as planned. He's back with a vengeance in Maximum Destruction.
Well, how aggressive do you think this man goes?
Well, considering last week was just inexcusable at a home event, he's going to go insane, I have to think, here, and try and get another event win, right? I mean, he has so many event wins in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, never won a World Finals Championship, and look at how he's just airing and flinging this truck around the Ford field.
He can't go too insane now, Joe. He's got to fill out time. He knows that, right?
I would hope he knows that, right? To beat a 30, you have to at least, if you can't get a perfect 30 in regulation, which we've never seen before in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, then you have to get into bonus time at least. For Hernandez so far, it's been a great regulation. He's He's been all over the
Oh,
place.
goodness.
Oh! What in the world?
What? I'm so confused on what just happened.
What a move. Still 30 seconds left in regulation. Anthony Hernandez, I mean, this is some of the best momentum we've seen tonight. Already a very crazy move. Does he have any more in store for the fans here in Detroit?
The car, like, caught the truck, but then it helped the truck?
Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What a hard hit. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't believe it.
Did you see the way the back of the truck did?
Oh, he's upside down again.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
He
goodness.
saved it again.
I don't understand.
And Trey, all that has come in regulation. Now he's into bonus. He still has 30 more seconds.
He shed the entire truck off except for one part.
Oh, look at these. These are cyclones.
Yeah, they are.
Holy cow.
He's still going.
Look out. What more does he have
All
planned?
right, well, he essentially filled up 15 seconds worth of cycle. Oh, my goodness, that shredded the tire off.
And the truck is upside down. So it was an amazing regulation, Trey. Bonus maybe not as good as what DeLello did. The judges are going to have a tough time, I think, with this one.
Right here, watch this. What did it catch on?
I don't. Is it the bar, the wheelie bar in the back?
It might have been. I really don't know.
That's insane. What a move for Anthony Hernandez. You don't normally see a technical move right out of him, but he did.
No.
These are more custom what you're seeing out of Hernandez.
Just rolling over and hoping it works out?
Yeah, exactly that. And he did that multiple times right here in a row. I mean, this right here led into this. Like these are back-to-back moves.
Definitely too many times to count right here, Joe. And right here, I mean, just again, up and over. This is what shed majority of the body off, and he was able to continue on yet again, and it's just insane.
And then right here, this is what ends the run ultimately. Goes over the bus sideways. It catches the bus. Flings around.
Almost worked out.
Oh. And if he lands on the three wheels here, he keeps going and finishes bonus. The unfortunate part is it tipped over.
What do you judge as a judge?
We'll have to see. He has to beat a 30 from DeLello. Scores are in. It's enough. He got a 28 in regulation highest of the night. It was 3 bonus points, one less than DeLello. But it's enough for the 31 to move into the lead. But there's still 2 left to challenge, including this man, Ryan Wilson, tied for second in points with Derek Fendel and Gravedigger the Legend. The Hot Wheels is here, second to last track out in Detroit. And looking for his first event win of the season. He's been second and third so far through the first 2 weeks. He wants a first here tonight.
That was... All right, so I think you just have to hit anything and everything.
Yeah.
Is that the best way to put it?
And do it better than Anthony Hernandez did. No tall task, right?
Yeah, we could say that. we could. Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of those things where you have to hit everything out there and just hope the truck stays going.
Well, you know what? If there's 2 drivers that I would sign up this season to do that better than Anthony Hernandez, it would be these 2. Ryan Wilson has been great through the first 2 events. Then you have Justin Liddell coming out. Not only is it his home event.
Oh, goodness. Hang on, Joe. Hold on.
Sideways in air.
Not done yet.
Still not done. Look out. Nicely
All right,
done
we're good.
by Ryan Wilson. But not only is it Zidell's home event, he comes out the last truck after Ryan Wilson. But he's also the points leader. So he's been the best so far through 2 weeks this season. These are 2
nice
heavy hitters. And Ryan Wilson is showing that he is coming after Anthony Hernandez's 31.
This is definitely lining up to be a decent run, Joe, but I just don't think it has the pop that, Max D's had.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
That was part of the camper.
That was a lawn dart is what that was.
Yes, it was. And yeah, I'm with you. Ryan Wilson, it's been a great run. It's been a solid run. But Anthony Hernandez had 3 saves in regulation time. Ryan Wilson hasn't really had that big wow moment. It's been great momentum. It's been great flow. But he needs something big, and he really needs to do it in bonus. I just don't know if he has enough.
I agree. Wow, that was weird.
What a hit.
Looks like he hit the X button in a video game and just jumped straight up.
Wow. That was a nice save.
But anyways, I agree, Joe. I just don't think that... Oh, his steering's stuck.
His rear steer's stuck.
Yeah. Hey, that's not what you want, Joe, and unfortunately, his time is up, Joe. I just don't think he's had enough to really challenge for a lead here as he's still trying to figure out what's going on. And
No, this has hindered him. He's doing a great. The fans love it. He's not giving up, and
no,
you gotta
but
commend Ryan Wilson for that. The unfortunate part is that it's hurt him.
oh, wow. I think he's angry,
Yeah,
lost,
he's definitely
confused.
angry. I think angry. This looks like angry. And he's giving
He's
up.
still going on.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
there it is.
I'm done with this truck, I think is what he's saying.
Well, you gotta commend him for his efforts, Joe. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough to, take this lead away from Maximum Destruction. But he definitely tried his best with what he was given. It just sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor.
That was a great save, though. Right down by the wall. He had very little space to save that truck and did it without touching the wall ever once. The scores are in. Once again, a solid run to 24. That'll move him into 6th place in the Hot Wheels. But with one man left to trade, there's a lot riding on this freestyle run. Justin Zeidel and Gravedigger, we know now, with Hernandez leading, Zeidel coming out the only man to beat him, we're going to have our first two-time winner of the season. The question is it Maximum Destruction or Gravedigger? Is it going to be a home event win for Zeidel, or will Hernandez steal another home event win from someone this season?
It's safe to say I don't really.
No, I mean, especially after what we saw last week, Zeidel got a 34 in Atlanta. He knows how to go crazy, how to keep it on all four wheels, and Trey's going to air it out for the home field here at the Ford Field.
Nicely done there, Joe. And think about it, too. This is coming down to the classic Gravedigger versus Maximum Destruction battle, right? So that just adds another layer to what this driver is willing to do and put his truck on the line for everything.
Ooh!
Oh, goodness.
That was dangerous.
Oh, goodness. What is going on?
He's lost a headlight. A hard stuff into that car. He's sideways. He's going to land hard. Oh, no!
Well, that's not ideal.
No, but he's still going. But he has to be frustrated. You rarely win an event if you're on three wheels this early in the run.
This definitely just got 10 levels higher or harder than what he wanted to go in there with.
Yeah, but he's still going on for the fans. Obviously, he's not going to quit until the truck quits. And Zeidel.
Oh no! Oh
my
no!
Gosh! Oh! Come on! Come on! Oh.
Joe, it's like the truck knew it was on the edge of out of bounds, and it like kicked it the opposite direction.
That, if he saved that, that might have been the best save I've ever seen. I mean,
that was so weird how that worked out like that.
Oh, that is just unfortunate for Zach. Trey, we've had a home curse this season. Fitzwater in Sydney breaks a wheel early. You had Hernandez go over early in Houston. Jordan Stout go over early.
Watch this. It's like the truck knew where it was at.
Oh my gosh!
And it kicked it away from the out of bounds.
Look how close he is to saving right here. If it just grips that little bit more, he's back on the three wheels and he's still going.
Yeah, definitely. That was strange, though. Unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to win.
It can't be. He needed bonus points, and it's only a 14 for Zeidel. That is going to be 13th place in his home event, but that means that Anthony Hernandez has snatched another home event win from someone else in Maximum Destruction. First Fitzwater in Sydney, and now Zeidel in Detroit.
Wow, that was a lot, but he's the hometown crusher, I think is what we can call him.
I think he is, and he's the first driver this season to get to multiple event wins, 2 through the first 3 weeks. Not too bad for Hernandez. Down here, some unfortunate scores like Keegan Thompson had a good run going, went over early, and obviously the home favorite, the Michigan native, Zeidel and the Gravedigger, 13th place with a 14. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for another event in this week from Orlando.